Thing uses his Irwin vice grips and just like latches onto himself
and just
to,
like starts twisting it,
stops the blood flow,
and just like starts twisting.
and then he gets another pair on the tip.
Yeah, and then he just goes. He attaches like like hand crank. No. You know like the hand crank ice fishing things where it's like got the ball on top and then like the handle where you like spin it around and shit.
Yes,
that he attaches that on top.
He has
like that kind of
auger.
handle. No, yes, he puts that in his dick, carves out the inside. And then semen just leaks out
for the rough
of his
cut,
cock
the rough
hole.
cut, and then he grabs his Milwaukee M18 drill and puts a really big, like a 3-inch wide bit on it.
Right.
Like 3-inch diameter. And then just.
That was actually a pretty good noise.
Then he gets the fucking hair curling iron. Heats that shit up. That shit's been heating up like for like a little bit.
He plugs that in for an hour before he starts.
He's got it in for an hour on max heat, and then he just opens it up, and then clamps it down, and then he takes like 4 rubber bands and just like puts them around the end so it like really like pulls it tight.
Yeah. And
then he gets the George Foreman out.
And then he grabs a AGM MP001 sniper rifle and shoots both of his testicles.
Oh yeah. Then he gets the ball cups out.
And then he puts his whole cock setup on. Nope. He puts his whole cock setup, everything that he's got going on down there. He puts it on the corner of a table and just starts. He takes a 8-pound sledgehammer and just starts whacking it. Just whoa, whoa, boom, 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 boom.
So I want you to visualize this. He lights a candle. And then he gets it all hot and waxy.
Yeah, I'm with you.
He dunks his balls in the candle right on top of the flame, and it just absolutely scorches him.
It just coats him in wax.
Coats it in wax. And then once he's all nice and waxy, he takes that candle and he blows it out, and then he dunks the tip in.
Right.
But he makes sure to get it all down the tip.
He makes sure that the wick goes into the tip.
Yes, the hot wick. And then after he does that, it's all nice and waxy. Then he just gets out his iron for like ironing clothes.
Right.
And just presses it down right against the ironing board. Right, sandwiching his penis. And then he gets a panini maker.
Yeah.
And then throws it into that. Gets some nice grill lines on it.
Yep.
And that's when he takes his modified NutriBullet blender. So instead of having like a cup on top,
he starts inserting Pocky sticks one by one into his dick hole. He just takes while his balls are in the blender blades. He just takes chocolate Pocky sticks and feeds them one by one into his dick tip, like all the way into his prostate. All the way into his prostate.
He has to get the widener tool out, like the dentist put in your mouth. He puts one of those in the tip, really gets it like a.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
He needs like a 2-inch diameter hole, but then he grabs a 3-inch drill.
Well, we already carved out the inside though. We already carved out the inside.
4 inches.
So he could do.
We're looking at 4-inch diameter right now.
Yeah.
And then so he grabs like marbles, and just drops it down. A couple marbles.
Then after that, a few gobstoppers, just for the fuck of it. Just for the fuck of it. Just a few gobstoppers, just kind of like that.
And then he corks it off.
Yeah, and then he corks it off, and then he takes everything off, like all the attachments, and just starts doing the helicopter and shakes it all up. He just starts going crazy.
But the cork
and then the cork is like almost bursting at this point. And then he flick nope. And then for the grand finale, he just flicks off the cork like a champagne bottle, and it just starts
foaming all over the place, spewing blood and marbles.
What the fuck am I listening to?
We were describing what Seth was gonna walk in on.